One of Oklahoma's historic sites, the Will Rogers birthplace and ranch, is actually not quite the place where Will Rogers was born.
The Cherokee Nation is buying the ranch and the house, even though the original home site is under a lake. News on 6's Emery Bryan has that story.
The Rogers family ranch house is on high ground now, safely above Lake Oologah. But from the time it was built until the 1960s, it was on a much lower piece of property down by the Verdigris River. The dog-ironed ranch of today covers 100 acres on a bluff overlooking Lake Oologah. The house where Will was born is the house his father Clem originally built about a mile away, just off this point, on land usually submerged but partially exposed when the lake is low.
Up here, you see what has been recreated. Down there was the real thing.
Cherokee Councilor Keith Austin and Tad Jones, the director of the Will Rogers Memorial, recently visited the original site.
There's no mistaking you're in the right place. You know you're in the right place when you see that dog iron brand.
Cut stones are leftovers from building foundations, and this structure is believed to be a root cellar and storm shelter. Austin found an old horseshoe, some nails possibly from shoeing horses, and other metalwork left behind when the house was moved. Today, Austin can look across the property and see historic potential, and telling the story not just of Will, but his father Clem, an early Cherokee statesman.
We have great plans to restore the house to its historical accuracy and to make it to where it is as good of a reflection on what you would have actually saw if you were visiting the Clem Rogers family in the late 1800s.
That could preserve Will's birthplace and this important Cherokee historical site at the same time. In Oologah, Emery Bryan, Oklahoma's own News on 6.